So carriers have been leveraging statistical models to understand risk, maybe risk of wildfires, risk of flood, risk of hurricanes. With the old school technologies, you are looking at regional risk. With AI, you can look at property-specific risk. With statistical modeling, old school, you can look at a handful of risk modifiers. You can look at blurry, low-resolution imagery. With new school, AI-driven technologies, you can look at very high-resolution digital imagery. You can look at unlimited risk factors pertaining to a particular property. I believe that AI is at a tipping point. It's exactly where internet was in the early 90s. Look at how much internet has changed our lives in the past 25 years. We travel differently, we entertain differently, we communicate differently, all because of internet. I believe that AI is going to bring even faster and even bigger impact to our lives over the next 10 years. And that's the reason why I've dedicated my past 6 years to AI, and that's the reason why I've started with my co-founders Zesty AI.
AI is a radical shift in analytic technique. It is an umbrella of analytic techniques. Where AI really helps is finding patterns in unstructured data or vast amounts of data. So prior analytic techniques could only work well with structured data. Whereas if you look at some of the new sources of data that have become available, such as imagery, such as language, such as weather, a lot of the data is very unstructured by definition. And AI is helping mine insights from this unstructured data and then translate that to structured insights, which is what is really helping our customers.
Many of our competitors are focused on the technology itself, such as, for example, artificial intelligence. As opposed to that, at Zesty AI, we are focused on risk and we are focused on what value we can drive for our customers, better understanding risk, leveraging artificial intelligence. The strong customer relationship and long legacy that our customers have is an advantage for the future of digital insurance. Why? Because customer acquisition is a very difficult thing to do in insurance. Our customers already have a very wide customer base. What they have to do is to transform how they serve those customers in a digital way, right? So nobody wants to buy an insurance policy the same way as their grandparents bought it 50 years ago. We are in the age of Amazon. Insurance companies have to leverage their existing relationships with customers and transact through digital channels with better understanding of data, with better understanding of customers' realities.
So digital transformation is what would help insurance companies stay relevant in the world of Amazon and Tesla and new insurtechs like Lemonade coming into the insurance space. It is what will help insurance companies leverage all the historical background knowledge that they have developed in building world-class insurance products, but then combining that with cutting-edge technology and some of the latest insights that come from companies such as Zesty. Zesty.ai is solving a very important need in the world. We are able to provide risk models that are addressing many of the new climate risk perils that have become really predominant over the last decade. Namely, you have seen an explosion in wildfires, we have seen an explosion in hail events, we have seen an explosion in flood events. And the type of data and the models that we build are providing our customers and their customers, which is largely homeowners and property owners, a way to not only understand what the risk of their property is, but also to plan for the risks and do mitigation efforts that could meaningfully reduce the risk. That's what gets us going at Zesty. So when a customer tells us that, here is a policy that we have written using Zesty products that previously we would not have written, that's why we are here. As an example, this is what we are seeing right now unfold in California with all the fires. Prior models, risk models that existed, painted vast tracts of regions as not suitable for getting insurance. And we are trying to change that with Zesty risk models. We are able to provide intelligence at the property level and really looking at property-specific risks. And when customers use our property-specific risk scores, and instead of declining an entire county or an entire zip code, we are able to help our customers find those properties that have lower risk that otherwise would get declined. And this is the type of impact that we hope to see happen in the market, and really gladdens our hearts when we hear that feedback from our customers.
Our products change life for a P&L owner within an insurance company because we guarantee that we deliver 10x return on every dollar that he or she is spending with our company. How can we do that? We start with risk. We don't start with technology. We translate that risk into monetary value. Can you better risk select and avoid losses? Can you better price? Can you enable a digital, more forward-looking customer experience? And we translate that into value for the P&L owner of an insurance carrier. Bringing on Zesty as a partner is a quick experience. In the past, insurance carriers might have been used to technology adoption cycles that was measured in years. We measure our implementation cycle in weeks, not years. Also, we are providing very high fidelity, high coverage data that you might not have in your systems today. Furthermore, you will find that our models have a very strong predictive power when it comes to underwriting, to rating, and also enabling customer experience.
So Zesty.ai enables insurance companies with very deep background in insurance products to quickly leverage new cutting-edge technology. The reason why our customers trust us is because we are able to combine cutting-edge technology with very good business insights and deliver products that matter. And we've already shown tremendous track record in many of the use cases that we have tackled so far, and the products are working, and that's the reason why customers should trust us, not only on the use cases we have already addressed, but also on all the use cases we can address.
We work with tier 1 insurance carriers, reinsurance companies, and brokerage firms around the world, and we have proven track record of delivering 10x return on their investment with us to them.
I expect that the digitalization of insurance to accelerate given all the things that are happening in the world. And I believe that insurance companies in this transformative journey on digitalization will find Zesty.ai products and solutions pretty relevant and valuable to help them in this journey.